video here for everybody who wants to watch it. And when you're in that zone, when you just broke up with someone or someone broke up with you, and you're in that zone where it's like it's hitting you now. It's like, wow, it's actually over. Like this time it's actually over. There's no going back. And you're facing this uncertainty. You're facing the unknown, right? And you go through your days and you get a hit and another hit and another hit and another hit and another hit. And it's like someone stabbing you in the same spot as yesterday. Just keep on stabbing that same spot that already hurts. And someone stabs you there again. And every time you think it's over, you're over it, you're fine, you have moved on, comes another hit. And it breaks you down. And you start to think, like, is this forever? Is this ever gonna end? Am I just gonna live here forever? And you know what? Some of you might be in that zone 8 months later to your breakup, or a year, or 1.5 years, or 2 years, 5 years. Some people don't let go for like 10 years. And my advice to you is, it's not gonna happen on its own. You have to go and do it yourself. You gotta pick those weeds out yourself, right? People always say stupid things like, time changes everything, time heals everything. No, it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't do all the work. It does some of the work, not all of it. You have to do your part too. And decide. You have to decide that I'm going to do this. I'm going to take the wheel of my life and drive it where I want it to go. You have to decide. And after deciding, do it. Do it. And come out of it stronger and better and faster, smarter, more humble, less ego. Come out of it shining. Because everyone has that choice. Okay? Everyone has that choice to get better or to get bitter. Get better. Decide to get better. And get better. Now, on like a practical note on how to do this, the first thing is, every single morning, sit down on a chair, close your eyes, and breathe. Don't do anything. Don't think. Just breathe. Breathe into all those emotions. That anger, that sadness, that depression, that craving, that fear. Breathe into all those things. Just flush it out. Flush it out of your system. Do it for 10 minutes. Do it for 15 minutes. But make sure every morning you get up, you sit on a chair, you close your eyes, and then you breathe into your emotions, but more so your demons. Because when you wake up, the first thing you think is like, okay, how can I get through the day? Let me just get through the day. Just distract myself. Let me just numb the pain. I want you to go face that pain. Okay, I want you to show that pain who's boss around here. You're better than that pain. You're better than the fear. You're stronger than that anger and sadness and depression. You're better and stronger. And you're better and stronger because of it. So breathe into it. Sit with it. Face it. Face those demons that you're running away from all the time. Face them. And do it again. Do it throughout the day. Go to the bathroom. If you're at work, go to the bathroom. Sit with yourself. Face those things. Don't run away from them. Face those emotions, those demons. Face them. And do it at nighttime. And write about it. Write the journal. Because I promise you, if you do this for like a month or 2 months, you're gonna be born again. You're gonna not recognize who you were before. But the problem here is, when you do this, you don't really notice the changes. Okay, those changes kind of creep up on you, and you kind of transform, but you never really know that you have transformed. It feels like it has always been this way, but it hasn't. And that's the real transformation here. It's not this thing you just, oh my God, I've transformed. It's very subtle. It creeps up on you. And before you know it, you would remember, hey man, I haven't thought of my ex in like a day. And then that day becomes a week. And that week becomes a month. And eventually you're like, man, I haven't thought about that person in 6 months. Because you have let go. You have moved on. And I say write that journal because that's how you track your progress. So when you do this for 2-3 months, you look back on your journals that you wrote 3 months ago, and you see where you were, where your headspace was. That's when you realize, oh man, I was there. I barely think about it. I barely feel that. And that's how you know you have transformed and let go of whatever you're holding on to right now. Face those things. Face those emotions. I keep saying this. Don't try to ease the pain, okay? Don't run away from the fear or anger or sadness or depression and cravings. Don't run away from it. Don't numb it. Don't listen to it. Breathe into it. Face it. Don't distract yourself with it. Don't watch TV. Whenever you have that little hit, because you found out your ex is dating someone else, when you found out that your ex is on Tinder, when you get that text from your friend that says something about your ex and you see her name or his name and you get triggered, that's the perfect moment to breathe and face those things. Sit down with them and breathe into them. And you might be like, wow, this is simple. All I have to do is close my eyes and breathe. It sounds simple, yeah. Well, give it a try. It's intense. I mean, this is the hardest thing you'll ever do in your life, but this will be the best thing you'll ever do in your life. Where this will have the most payoff in your life if you do these things. And it sounds simple. Sit down and breathe. I know it sounds simple, but do it and see what happens. Don't judge it. Don't have any assumptions or expectations. Just do it and see what happens. I keep telling you this. You're stronger. You're better than all of these things that you might be afraid to face. You're better than that. You can do this. Believe me, you can do this. And I'm off.